today we're going to have a go at making a table runner, but we're going to be using the Jordan Fabrics pattern of the Ponderosa Pine. It's a free pattern, and she does a tutorial, that's Donna, does a tutorial on how to make the quilt, and then obviously there's all your instructions there. What we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 6, but I don't think it's 5 or 6 actually. Can't remember what I've decided. 5 or 6 of the tree. The template comes in with the download of the free pattern, which is there. I stuck a piece of card, A4 card, all the way on the back of my template, and then I cut it out using this so it's nice and straight, and these in the corners. Once you've done that, then obviously pick your these are 10-inch squares, these are Christmas fabrics, and obviously these are the type of ones I'm using. There you go. And put your Christmas tree on the back. If you do it on the reverse, it doesn't matter what you're drawing. I drew in a pen so I could see it. What I did, I ironed my fabric and put starch on to make them a bit stiffer. That's that one. Put starch on, and then I used a bit of glue on the back of the template just so that it would stay still while I was drawing it out. And then what I should do now, I've drawn all of them, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to do this one, and 5, so I need to do this one. So you put it on the back. It's still a bit sticky on the back. I'm going to put it in the corner straight down the bottom, then I've got another gap here and here I can get something else out of, and then just draw around. Having the card at the back of the template makes it stiffer. So you just use what you've got in stock. And then once you've done that, and then cut them all out. So then once you've cut them out, I mean, how you do your templates is entirely up to you. This is the way I'm doing them. I've got heat and bond on the back there. So once I heat and bond over, then I've cut obviously the shapes out of the heat and bond, and then I've got 10-inch squares, and I'm going to put them in the middle. These are, so I've got 5. Line this up at the bottom on there. Make sure it's in the middle. But she does a template and all this. She does it differently to me, but as long as you get the same result at the end, there you go. It's got to be lined up in the middle and probably come further down. You've got to take into account that there's going to be a 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way. So once you've got it level, and then I'm going to heat and bond mine down, and then I can blanket stitch mine. She satin stitches down, and I mean, you do whatever you want. This is the way I'm doing it. Then once I've got all these ironed down, then I'm going to satin stitch all the way around, and then I'm going to sort out my and I forgot what you call it, and it's sashing. I'm going to do some sashing all the way around and a border. So, but I'm going to have a long one, and I'm going to turn these alternately, so wherever you're sitting, this side of the table or that side of the table, you'll always have a tree facing you. Right, so this is how I'm doing mine. I've measured 4 1/4 from this side, 4 1/4 from that side, and put 2 pencil lines in the margin, and then I put my trunk in between them 2 lines. I think my tree trunk is slightly bigger than Donna Jordan's. I've took the backing off, and now I'm just going to set it so that the glue melts and sticks to the backing. Just take the backing off there. Seat and bond is good. You can do it different ways. Donna does it differently to me. What I did then was pick the point on the ruler that I want it up from. Let me just check with the others. Yep. Which is, and I was right, it's there. Put that line across the bottom and then scoot this down. And then measure to see how much you've got either side. Again, it all depends how big you've done things. I've got roughly 3/4, and that should be 3/4. That's what mine measures at. Then obviously once you've got that straight across there and this is straight, then you just put your iron on and then just fuse it onto your backing fabric. It's as easy as that when you use heat and bond. And then just follow the manufacturer's instructions of whatever you choose to do. There you go, so that's that. And that's what it looks like when it's done. So that's all my 5 done. I'm doing a green, a black, red and green, a black and a green. So mine are symmetrical in colour. There you go. And obviously then if I turn this and this round, then whichever side of the table that you sit, you will see the tree is pointing in the right position. So that's what I intend to do, but I now need to look out for sashing. I've done 1.5 inch sashing and 2.5 inch sashing. I'm going to blanket stitch all the trees on the background, and I should probably do that in white, and then I'm going to sew these on to join all the trees together, and then the 2.5 inch all the way around. So this is 2.5 inch. It's not long enough, even though it's width of fabric, it's only short. So I've got to put 2 together each side, and I shall do it on the diagonal. So I should put it like that. Oh, sorry, right sides together, like that. Sew down there, open it up, and then so sew from there to there, open it up that way, and I'll do 2 together either side. So I'm just putting the last of the 2.5 inch around the edge, and then it'll be completed. there you go, that's the last. I've just got to tidy up the edges. And iron it, and then we'll have a look. So there it is, it's all finished. All that remains to do now is put some wadding and backing on and quilt it. So there you go. So that's how big it is at the end of the day. Let me just measure it for you. So it roughly measures about 55.5 inches long, and obviously it's by 10 plus, I think it's about 13 to 14 inches wide. I didn't actually mention the width, but and I want to put one of the three. So you've got on this side, you've got the stars, red stars on a white background. In the middle you've got a grey background with snowflakes, red and white, and this side you've got white background, snowflakes, red and grey. So if everyone that watches this video over the next few weeks comments on which one they want me to do in the backing, and that's what it looks like close up, and then let me know which one you want in the next 3 or 4 weeks and I'll do that for you. Thank you for joining me. This is my first project for Christmas. It only took a couple of hours from start to finish. It doesn't take long, it all depends how wide you do it. You can do it several ways. Donna from Jordan Fabrics does it completely different to me. I used double-sided glue, and I forgot what it's called, Bondaweb basically, and so I just ironed mine on and then appliqued it with a blanket stitch. Thank you for joining me. Please hit the like and subscribe button and you'll be notified next time I have a video. Thank you.